Coming this fall to a strip mall near you, A Spirit Halloween presents a Pizzaverse exclusive. It's the costume no town hall can survive. Maria, the miserable FOIA phantom. Tired of minding your own business? Want to ruin everyone else's day with a Bluetooth headset and a dream? Then step into the swampy shoes of the FOIA phantom, haunting public records offices and Facebook comment sections since forever. Included in every deluxe misery bundle, a public records request folder you can wave around like it's Excalibur, a Bluetooth headset so you can yell into the void, hands-free, one superpower coffee mug that says FOIA fraud, gestures hellcase, and superviewer, whatever the hell that means. And of course, fake legal documents so you can feel important without actually doing anything. Warning! Side effects include Floridian levels of daily misery, yelling at code enforcement like it's your full-time job, chronic Facebook comment syndrome, and mild possession by the ghost of bureaucratic boredom. Available exclusively at Spirit Halloween, next to the sexy librarian and right across from the discount Mafia Don section. This is my time to FOIA. So grab your coffee, your fake subpoenas, and your Bluetooth headset, because this Halloween, you ain't just miserable, you're Maria miserable. Spirit Halloween, making nightmares bureaucratic since 1983.
Pizzaverse strong, motherfucking strong.
Bambi Palermo running around Pizzaverse. Fuck you and Pizzaverse.
Mugged, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
I don't sleep on no beef. We ain't sleeping no niggas. You know I'm on top of everything, nigga. I come on your street. We just creeping on niggas. Fuck talking, let that metal bang, nigga. I don't squash no beef. We ain't throwing no flags. I was taught to handle everything, nigga. I don't play with no beef. We ain't playing with no running this crib and kill everything living, you hear me?
Analyzing Evil, Maria Fee, The Cult of Chaos. A Pizzaverse Studios psychological documentary. Written by Bambi Palermo, narrated by Vincent Deprio. Dedicated to all the victims. The Queen of Control. They say evil hides in the shadows, but sometimes it hides in plain sight with a smile, a God bless you, and a comment section full of chaos. Maria V ain't a monster in the cinematic sense. She's a psychological archetype, the kind that thrives on sympathy, feeds off attention, and builds her throne out of other people's pain. She's the digital puppet master, the nice old lady who weaponizes kindness, the kind that talks about peace while sowing division, a maestro conducting mayhem with a shaky hand and a silver tongue. This episode ain't about villains in masks. It's about the quiet ones, the ones who manipulate through guilt, charm, and performance. Because sometimes evil doesn't scream. It sighs and plays innocent. The psychology of the sympathy, predator. Psychologists call her kind the covert narcissist. It's the opposite of the loud, flashy type. This one plays weak. She doesn't demand power. She earns it through pity. Maria V's tactics start subtle. She overshares tragedies to create emotional obligation. She uses guilt to make you feel responsible for her peace. And when that don't work, she turns others against you under the disguise of concern. This is emotional manipulation 101, the weaponization of vulnerability. Clinical studies show that individuals high in covert narcissistic traits use emotional dependency to maintain dominance. They don't seek praise like traditional narcissists. They seek control through care. In short, she don't want your love. She wants your attention because attention feels like love to her. The performance of goodness. Maria V ain't evil because she acts cruel. She's evil because she acts kind. Every villain's got a costume. Hers is a cardigan and compassion. The "I'm just trying to help" routine. The "I'm praying for you, honey" comment posted under a takedown rant. It's what psychologists call moral camouflage, using virtue as a disguise for vice. She'll quote scripture while stirring conflict. She'll talk forgiveness while passively destroying reputations. She weaponizes morality itself. And here's the thing. The public eats it up. We're trained to trust what looks gentle, but empathy without boundaries turns into enablement. The cycle of manipulation. Let's break down Maria V's pattern, the classic abuse validation cycle seen in toxic social personalities. 1. The hook. She builds trust through personal confessions, stories of loss, betrayal, illness. 2. The halo. She earns sympathy and followers by appearing authentic. 3. The hammer. Once she's got loyalty, she redirects it, using others to attack her perceived threats. 4. The halo. Again, when exposed, she melts into victimhood, tears, illness. I can't believe they'd say that about me. It's manipulation with rhythm. The act resets every time she cries. In psychology, this loop mirrors what's known as trauma bonding, the emotional roller coaster that keeps people trapped in relationships with manipulators. It's a behavioral addiction. You stay not because you trust her, but because you once did. The grandmother effect. Here's where it gets sinister. Maria V knows her age and demeanor make her untouchable. Society grants older women moral immunity. She's sweet. She means well. Psychologists call this the grandmother effect, a cognitive bias where perceived fragility leads to unearned credibility. But Maria V weaponizes it. She hides behind her age to justify cruelty. "I'm too old for drama," she says, right before starting some. This ain't about generational conflict. It's about learned manipulation. When someone spends decades perfecting emotional control, they don't stop with age. They get better at it. Gaslighting as a lifestyle. For Maria V, denial isn't a defense. It's an art form. When confronted, she rewrites history, calm, polite, unshakable. "I never said that. I don't remember that. You must be confused." That's gaslighting, a psychological manipulation that makes victims question their reality. But Maria takes it further. She does it publicly, on calls, in comments, in apology posts designed to distort perception. It's not about truth. It's about control of narrative. And when you control the story, you control the sympathy. The cult of chaos. Every manipulator attracts disciples. Maria V's are no different. They're drawn in by kindness, stay for community, and end up weaponized without realizing it. That's what psychologists call parasocial enmeshment. When online followers develop one-sided emotional loyalty to a manipulative figure. They fight her battles, defend her lies, and feel morally righteous doing it. Maria's power isn't her voice, it's her choir. A network of enablers who echo her narratives and drown out dissent. And the more chaos she creates, the holier she looks for trying to keep the peace. It's social gaslighting at scale. The psychology of reinvention. When the lies collapse, Maria V don't disappear. She rebrands. New name, new channel, new cause. It's called identity reconstruction syndrome. People with unstable self-concepts constantly rebuild their public image to escape accountability. She's not changing, she's redecorating. Like repainting a condemned house. Different color, same rot underneath. That's why her pattern never ends. She doesn't want redemption. She wants relevance. The cost of manipulation. The damage ain't just digital. It's psychological on everyone she touches. Victims of chronic manipulators like Maria V often show symptoms of CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, hypervigilance, guilt for setting boundaries, emotional exhaustion, loss of self-trust. Because the cruelest part of her manipulation ain't what she says, it's how she makes you doubt your instincts. And once you lose faith in your own perception, you'll believe anything, even her version of reality. A word from Bambi.
The price of the mask. You can't heal what you keep performing. See, kids, Maria V ain't just a villain. She's a warning. A symbol of what happens when validation becomes oxygen. We all crave connection, but not all connections clean. When somebody's story feels like a trap, when sympathy feels like servitude, that's your cue to walk away. The internet's full of Mariahs, people who talk about love while building armies of hate. Don't become one. Don't feed one. And don't forget, silence ain't weakness. Sometimes it's strength.
In every performance of evil, there's a crowd clapping, but only a few walk out early, realizing it ain't entertainment. It's a warning. See, kids, this one, Maria V, she ain't just a character. She's a reflection of what the internet can turn people into, when the hunger for attention outweighs the need for truth. We live in a time where pain's been packaged, empathy's got an algorithm, and everybody's performing something. But here's the thing, truth don't need filters. It don't sparkle, it don't trend. It just is. The Pizzaverse was built for that. For the ones who are sick of the phonies, the predators, and the professional victims. For the ones who see through the smoke and still got the guts to speak up. That's what separates the audience from the architects, capiche? So, to the folks watching, if you've ever been manipulated, gaslit, bullied, or guilt-tripped into silence, this story's for you. You ain't crazy. You ain't weak. You just ran into somebody who mistook control for connection. But the good news? You got something Maria V never will, a conscience. You can rebuild, move on, and find peace without breaking somebody else's heart to do it. And as for the rest, remember, the Pizzaverse don't chase trends, baby. We set the standard. We tell stories that bite, burn, and bless all in one breath. Every doc, every drop, every word's a torch held up against the dark. So hit that subscribe, light up that comment section, and share this with somebody who needs to hear it. 'Cause the more we expose manipulation, the less power it's got. And when you do, you're not just watching a show anymore. You're part of the movement. A Pizzaverse Studios psychological documentary analyzing evil, Maria V, the Cult of Chaos. Written by Bambi Palermo, narrated by Vincent DiPrio, produced by Palermo Productions, where truth meets fire and we burn every mask that hides it. Follow Bambi Palermo and the Pizzaverse Studios across YouTube, socials, and beyond for more psychological deep dives, cinematic storytelling, and sharp-edged truth from the streets of the human mind. 'Cause here, doll, we don't play politics. We play truth. And in the Pizzaverse, we don't miss. Thanks for watching.
And I'll give you bitches a second of time for the rest of my life. I'll be goddamned if I put in the work and I don't get the credit to fucking suffice. I've been too humble too much of my life, cutting them off so I'm measuring twice. Cause this time I mean it, I'm still fucking bleeding. Bitch, there was better ways to hand me the knife. Like boy, little Snowy, Bodie is on me. Half of these idiots dumb as a brick. Swear I won't use it when all up on YouTube. I aim with a 45 fucking intense. Imagine if my soul and whip with a 10. Imagine if I finally wanted to quit. Imagine if this industry took the life out of bitch and all I got is fucking revenge. Who would I ride on if I'm about to call it? I think my fans know a couple of names. I know some 5-figure checks that I've written and can't say a word cause I bitch NDA'd. Call on my lawyers cause I keep them paid, but this ain't some shit that my lawyers could save. Cause if I do go out, I'm going out strong and I'll leave y'all a note with the key to the safe. That all of the friends that I lost that was talking shit all on the net, all of apologize, all of them know that I fucking invented, I'll never forget. I never went out in public to vent, I know exactly what I represent. And any little bitch that was that quick to switch up, all of you deserve what the fuck you gon' get. How does it feel when you look at your fans and you know that you'll lose them if I ever talk? If I ever pull up receipts or some video, shorty, I bet you piss in your drawers. All you little bitch ass, silly never shit ass, fickle ass, flip flop, blind ass hoe. You should thank God with like every breath that I ain't talk my shit cause I stuck to the code. But ain't I hit you up directly, tell you that you best be treading real carefully, bitch. Bitch, don't you forget we still got a debt. See, I'ma collect my shit. If you got a question, I got an answer. Ain't I keep the same line? All that boo-hoo shit on the net was a cloud chase. Woo, them lines are so tight. Yo, I just noticed everybody that don't fuck with me fucks with each other. It's like a fucking union of dumbass people. Hey, but I'm coming back for my money though, I'm not playing.